rebound kinds of things, maybe a little robustness, confounding those technically different things. But in order to meet the societal need, what they mean by resilience, we need a new scientific, we have some scientific challenges to meet. And I quickly gave you an intro of what those might look like and how we might be, and that we are making progress, but it's still an uncertain game. And then the third one is really more the pitch here and our day here, which is what are the engineering innovations that we need? And I think we are meeting the challenge that you brought up. Anytime we are trying to put innovations that are actionable on the table, and whether that is a better system for assessing workload bottlenecks in advance and scoring them to indicate the value and costs that are really there. Look, I can't help it if nobody wants to see a full cost-benefit analysis. If they want to pretend certain costs aren't there and I can find the costs and they're going to pretend they're off the books, right, that's a sociology problem. Right? I mean, yes, that's connected into the stuff, but we can't do everything in one thing. But we often haven't been crisp enough and efficient enough in providing some of the kinds of critical information. And that's where I want to go. And that's why I apologize that we don't, in 16 years, I'm still feeling pretty bad that we aren't better with some at least rough and dirty ways to give you better brittleness assessment on the design. So you can score that as what is now an unappreciated cost center on the organization's balance books. But what I really want is partners. I need partners. I need partners. I need investors. We can do this, but we just got to do it a little faster. If people will work with us together, drop. No, not better and cheaper. It's expensive, but it's not that expensive.
Thank you, David. This is a perfect example of the law of stretch systems. If you give a presenter 40 minutes, they will certainly take up 40 minutes. Right. Robert.
We can point fingers at human factors for being grandmasters at reinventing the wheel, okay? One case in point that came up is the Paris-Surman, Sheridan, and Wickens integration of stages into levels. Now their stages, which shouldn't be thought of as being stages, are no different from the fundamental categories of subtasks that were in the earliest task analyses, even before World War I. No difference. And we've got work-oriented design and work task analysis and human-centered design and user-centered. It's all the same stuff. But we have to brand ourselves. We are all facing that pressure of, oh, I have to make myself seem unique and different, and so I'll give it a new acronym. So I thought Snafu...
This was an introduction.
I don't need an introduction.
Or was this an answer to the previous question?
Yeah, that's an answer. So I thought snafu meant some numbskull advocates for users. All right, I'll shut up.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is Robert Hoffman.